Namaste. Welcome. Oh, I see you, Marina. Welcome, everybody. Today is the first new series of gratitude. Thanks for joining. So, gratitude. So, today's theme is also gratitude. It's a Thanksgiving is the next week already. It's very quickly. Yeah, it's passing. So today I would like to begin with reading this book, the Book of Joy. So, well, I am not sure if I say that, but the Book of Joy, this book came from when I was visiting this summer. I think that was June or, well, July 4th. So around July 4th, we are visiting my husband's mother. So mother-in-law moved to the senior center. It's a very nice senior center apartment that she started living. So in that apartment has a library. So library that I always went, every day I went. So we have a kind of a guest apartment space that whoever visiting, we can lend to stay there. So we can be close to mother-in-law. So they have a library. So I was reading this book. This was a library book. But one of the lady who organized or who managed the library, and she saw me always reading this. So she said, I can take home if I don't finish it. So her kindness that I brought this one actually home with me. So this is a really lots of things that wisdom that has in this. So in a part of the gratitude I want to share with you today was, so according to the research, so there's Emmons and McCullough, it's the name of the researcher, have also found that the people who focus on gratitude by keeping a list of what they were grateful for. So that means that there's a, end of the day, you might practice of a gratitude journal, can be like a writing, you decide how many, 3 things that you are grateful for, you write it down every day, or you can do 10 of them, or you decide. But anyway, so exercise more often, had a fewer physical symptoms, and felt better about their lives, and were more positive about the week ahead compared to those who recorded hustles and neutral life events. That means maybe on a journal that they might write more hustle and neutral life events. But similarly, those who focus on gratitude were more likely to have made progress towards their important personal goals. So it seems gratitude is motivating, not demotivating. Grateful people report more positive emotions, more vitality, and optimism, and a greater life satisfaction, as well as lower level of stress and depression. So the gratitude, it's a very powerful practice. So anyway, in that mind, we sit here and be comfortable and noticing our body sitting here. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. So at the beginning, we start from gratitude meditation. So gratitude meditation it's a pretty simple. So we imagine or visualize somebody you are grateful for, or you think of anything, events or things, what happened to you in the past that you are very grateful for. And just visualize that. Doesn't need to be one, can be few things or many things. Then inhalation to we visualize that particular person or events. Then on our exhalation, we quietly say thank you or expression of gratitude or appreciation. So we're gonna go on like that. So it can be stick to one thing or it can be many things. But inhale to have the one visual, not too many, one thing. Then exhale to thank you. Let's do a few more breaths of exhaling to thank you. And as you inhale, hands reach out and up. And on our exhalation, bring our palms together and to the heart center. And you may bow your head to set your intention. You can practice this gratitude meditation whenever you remember. It doesn't need to be longer meditation or can be longer meditation. And then slowly open our eyes. All right. Let's lie down to the ground. We come to the mat and spread ourselves wide down to the mat. And stretch ourselves, kind of a shape of an X if you like. Open our fingers wide and toes wide. And spread ourselves and feeling our body resting down to the ground. Then we relax those body parts. So maybe feel the shoulder blade touching to the mat. And maybe lower back, maybe floated up, but relax our hips. All right, together, big inhale to spread ourselves big and wide. Then on our exhalation, let it go, drop down, relax. One more time, take a big inhale, stretch. Open your mouth, let it go. And relax. So I usually like to practice yoga with gratitude by addressing to my body or myself or our own body. We are moving with our will, our own decision. We have our own visualization or imagination. So we appreciate our body, our mind, and hugging ourselves, bring our knee to the chest, and gently roll side to side. So without a judgment or no critiques to yourself, and whatever the condition we have today, we appreciate how our body cooperate or how our mind, our heart come together, and we just thank you and thank your body. All right. Now straight our legs to the sky. So you can bring your hands by your side, or if you have a hard time lifting your leg, you might slide your hands under your hips and pointing your toes and flex. Maybe make a circles and wiggle our toes. All right. Then when you are ready, stretch your legs up, point your toes, then open to the side. Maybe bending your knees, or if you can, stretch your leg. Then exhale, bring our legs together. Then open wide, inhale. Then exhale, close. Then bend your knees, please, and place your feet together, and maybe cup your feet, interlace your fingers, and catching our feet, and open your knees wide. Then we're gonna move side to side if you like. And if you feel the hip joint feeling, a little bit tight, or needs to wiggle, please do. I'm feeling to my inner groin, so now I know that I want to be gentle there today. All right, and come to happy baby, open your legs wide. And maybe sole of the foot to sky. By catching the foot is a little bit harder, you might catch your ankles, or you might adjust. And gently roll side to side. All right. Then keeping your right foot with you and left leg goes up. Then point your toes and gradually lower down to the ground. So when you lower down to the ground, we are using the core strength. So it's a little bit of core work. And push your left heel out and try to ground your left thigh, back of the leg, down to the mat. And find the length to the left side, inside of the leg, or front of the leg. And then you might gradually open your leg out, or just have happy baby. All right. Stretch the inner leg and feeling the inner leg opens. Then bend your right knee and move your right knee to the left side and with twist. So this time outer leg to stretch. Then spread your right arm to the side, and so right leg go opposite direction. So right hand, right side. Then make a big circle with your right arm. Sliding your arm up and over. And feeling our shoulder, how your shoulder feels today. You might bend your elbow to take it easy. Make both direction. Okay. Then slowly back to center. And then come back to happy baby again. Catch our left foot. Then right leg straight up. Point your toes. Then gradually let's lower your legs down to the mat. Then push your right heel away and try to bring the back of the leg to the ground and stretch the front of the thigh. Then if you enjoy, gradually open your left leg to the side and stretch the inner leg. Or maybe you keep your knees bent. All right, then bend your left knee, move your left knee to the right side and with twist and open the outer hip. Then spread your left arm out as much you are comfortable. Then make a big circle with your left hand. And feel the openness to the chest. Okay, then slowly back to center, hug our both knee to the chest and gently roll side to side. Then if you are comfortable, bring your chin towards your knees and lounge your back, lift your head and hugging into very tight ball. All right. Then release our head down. Interlace our fingers behind your head. Open your elbows out. We're going to do bicycle twist. It's a core work. Inhale, knees up. Then on our exhalation, right elbow, left knee touch, and stretch your right leg lower down. Then inhale, come to center, and exhale, do the other side. So we're going to go on like this. We are twisting the belly. Then exhale, exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Hug our knees gently. Move your knees in clockwise. Massage our glute or lower back, sacrum, and change the direction and do the small one and bigger circle, both. So if you make it the bigger circle, more outer hips, outer glute to massage. Okay, and then slowly come back to center. Plant your feet down to the mat. Hands by your side. It's going to be bridge pose. Tuck your navel towards the spine and find the length to the lower back. Then gradually lifting our hips up. Then the hands goes up and over the head. As you move your hands, notice how your shoulder can open or massage around the shoulder blade. Then exhale, slowly lower your hip, hands come back to by your side. And let's go on like this for a few more rounds. Inhaling, lift, squeeze our glute. Then exhale, slowly down. All right, a few more times. Inhaling, exhale. And inhale, tuck our navel and squeeze our glute using our core ab glute inner thigh. Then exhale, slowly lower down. All right, this time, hands try to catch our heels. So your thumb side or index finger side is coming to touch the ground. Then pinky is more up and catch the inner heel. Then lift your hips up. And one more up, inhale. Then lifting up, hips high, open the front of the body. Then on our exhalation, lift your heels and slowly lower each vertebrae at a time from the top of the spine to slowly mid and lower back to the ground. Excellent. Drop your knee to one side and the other side, and we release the lower back. All right. So now we cross our right leg over the left. You can interlace your legs together or just a crossing. Right arm under the left arm, interlace our arms together and point your fingers over the head and toes behind you. Then on our exhalation, bring your elbow to the knee. Squeeze in. Then we hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. And spread your arms wide, dropping your knee to the right side and we twist. All right. Then slowly lower on your right side. So come onto your right side. So left hand may come onto the top of your right palm. Just lying down on right side down. You can really lounge your back to find the length to the back of the body. All right. Then left hand goes over the head, slide into the ground and open your chest, and left hand goes to the left side. Hope it makes sense. All right. Then slowly your lower back come to the ground, to the center, and cross your left leg over the right. Then left hand under, so left hand under the right arm to cross your arms or interlace your arms together. Then point your fingertips over the head and the toes go away from it. Then on our exhalation, bring your elbow to the knee And if you can, lift your head off the ground, really lounge your back and tucking your navel in and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and head down. Spread your arms wide to the side and drop your left knee to the left side, both knee to the left side. Then sliding your right arm over the head and towards your left side. Then right palm come on top of the left palm and we come to roll onto the left side. You can really lounge your back to find the openness to the back of the body. Then we're gonna reverse the movement. So right hand come over the head and slowly open out. Then your knee come to the center and hug your knee to the chest. So you can wrap your hands around your leg. Then you might lift your head off the ground or you can keep your head down to the mat. All right, and then slowly release. Then roll onto one side to come to the seat. Or if you like to rocking chair, roll back and forth to massage our back. Then just 3 times, 2, and 1, and cross your ankle, hands down to the mat. And let's step back to tabletop. Hands in knee position. And then inhaling, looking upward, arching your back. Exhale, lounge your back. So let's move like this a few more times. Inhaling to drop your belly, looking up. Exhale, tuck your navel and lounge your back. Find the length to the lower back. Then inhaling, looking up. Then exhale, lounge your back. And then stretch your right leg. Ball of the foot come to the ground. Push your right heel back and down. So if you like, you can keep your left knee down or you might lift your left knee up. Inhale, stretch. Calf and back of the right knee. Then exhale, left knee to the ground. Left foot come outside of the mat, the right hand to the sky and open our chest. And reaching our right hand up. Then let's make a big circle with your right hand, however you like to. Maybe bending your elbow if your shoulder is not so open or tender today. And change the direction of the circle. Then release. Come back to the tabletop. And pull your hips back to child pose. And rotate your arms and the palm face up. Make a fist squeeze. And on our exhalation, let it go. And a few more times, make a fist squeeze. Exhale, let it go. All right. Then come back to tabletop. Open our fingers wide, planting your palms down. Then stretch your left leg. So if your wrist is not so comfortable, you can place the block under your palm. That might be helpful. And push your left heel back and down. And maybe light knee lifted. So what I was explaining about the block is if you have the block, maybe it's easier for your wrist. All right. One more breath. I'm going to exhale, right knee to the ground. Right foot come outside. Left hand to the sky and open our chest. So feel the right palm planting down. Then left hand goes up and reach. And feel the openness to the chest. Then make a big circle with your left hand. So both direction, you can change anytime when you feel like changing. Okay, then slowly release. Okay, tabletop. Then tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. Lift your hips. Then gradually we walk our feet forward.
But every time try to see if you can feel the back of the leg, Achilles tendon, open, stretches. Then catch our elbows, gently swing side to side. Soften your knees, lounge your back. And move your head side to side and relax. And let go our hands just to swing. And gradually let's come up to standing. Inhale to lift our head and hands goes up and over the head and we catch our elbows. Then inhale to lift our elbows upward and you might lift your heels off the ground and stretching upward. One more inhaling. Then exhale, let your heel drop, bend forward, and let your arm swing side to side and maybe tapping your body. All right, let's do one more time. Inhaling, hands reach up to the sky. Exhale, catch our elbows. Then inhale to lift our elbows upward and heels off the ground if you like. Balancing. Then exhale, drop your heels, bend forward, and swing our hands side to side. Relax. And then inhaling, hands reach up to the sky and palms together to the heart center. And we step in front of the yoga mat, please. Okay, so let me just change a little bit here. Then we come to the front of the yoga mat and stand nice and tall. Let's move into sun salutation with the breath. So we bring, so I don't see the sun today here. So imagine to have the sunlight in our heart. Together, inhale, hands reach up, palms together at the top. Then on our exhalation, bend forward, relax our head. Inhale into half a lift. And then exhale, let's bring our hands down, step back. You can be downward facing dog or child pose, or you might bring your knee down or plank pose. If you are plank pose, push your heels back, top of your head forward, inhaling. Then exhale, bend your elbow coming onto the belly. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, open our chest. Then exhale to downward facing dog. Or can be downward child pose too. And find the legs to the back of the body. And relax our head. So relaxing our head, that gravity helps to stretch our spine. One more breath. Inhale to look forward. Exhale, let's walk forward, feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, head down, relax the head. Inhale, rising, hands reach up to the sky. Exhale, palms together to the heart. Okay. One more, just a little bit different one. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, bend forward. You might catch the block here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, light leg back. And bend your left knee and lower your hip. And maybe bring your right knee down, or you might lift your right knee off the ground. And let's look forward. So open the front of the hips and front of the chest. And on our exhalation, let's walk our hands on your right side. Then face to the right side. You can hold on to the block if you like. Then point your toes out and bend your right knee. And bend your left knee. You can do slightly, a little bit, or you can do all the way down if your hips and ankles and all condition meets. So we're going to go on your own pace. Then when you bend your knees, knee toe goes same direction. That's what you want to be careful for, to protect our knees. If your ankle
or hip joint not doing well, just take it slow and easy. All right, next time when you bend your left knee, we go back to the front. Okay, you can either bring your right knee down or right knee lifted and stretch your left leg and bend forward. So if you have a right knee down, looks like this, and pick up your frontal up, lounge your back drop, or if you are lifting a knee, looks like this, and relax our head. Last breath. And then exhale, slowly release and bring our hands down, right knee back, left knee back. Then you can be child pose or downward facing dog to rest. Or if you choose to move, plank to chaturanga belly down, then cobra, then pull your hips back to child or downward facing dog. And together, big inhale. Open your mouth, exhale. One more time, inhaling. Exhale, let it go. All right. The next inhalation, we lift our right leg up. Exhale to step forward. Then again, we hold a block like this, side by side. Either you can bring your left knee down or left knee up and lower your hip. Inhale. Then on our exhalation, we walk our hands to the left side. So this time we bring our toes pointing to the logan side of the mat and bend forward like a downward facing dog. So you can hold on to the block or hands onto the ground, or you can rest your forehead onto the block. And relax our head, resting down. Or you can reach your hands to the front like a downward facing dog and relax the head. One more breath. All right. And then inhale halfway left. And then exhale, walk our hands to the front of the yoga mat. Then bring our left knee down or left knee up. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, stretch your right leg and point your right toe up. So if you are keeping the knee down, looks like this. Lounge your back, opening the back of the body. Or maybe both legs straight. Drop your head if you can. And exhale, slowly release. Knee down, right leg back. Come to child pose, or come to downward facing dog, or if you like to move. So there are three options. I'm coming onto the belly vinyasa, then resting to child pose or downward facing dog as you prefer. Together, big inhale. Open your mouth, legs. Exhale. One more time. Inhaling. Exhale. Let it go. The next inhalation, we walk our hands to the front, feet together. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, head down, relax. Inhale to come up. Hands reach up to the sky. Exhale, palms together to the heart. Okay, so let's do balance pose here. Welcome to have the wall behind you or hands onto the furniture and grounding our feet. All right. Then let's move our hands spread. So if you have a wall, maybe your back onto the wall and spread your hands wide and open wide. Then open fingers wide. Then try to see if you can feel the space to the heart area. All right. So however it is, let's Point our right toe and sliding the toes to the front. You can tap the toes, means like your toes, right toe is still on the ground, or you might gradually lift it upward and high as much you can bring. If you need to bend your knees, please do. Or if you can keep it straight, please do. And let's stay here one more breath. Inhale. And then exhale, lower your hands and the feet come to the ground. All right, bring our fingers to your shoulders. Inhale, elbow come forward and upward. Maybe lift your heels if you like. Then exhale, elbows down and back, heels down. One more time. Inhale, lift your heels up and elbows forward and up. Exhale, heels down, elbow behind and down. Other way around, elbows back, lift your heels, and elbows upward. Then exhale, elbows forward, heels down, and elbows down. One more time, inhale. And then exhale, down, and let go. The other side. So your hands expand to the side, open your fingers wide. So what I usually do to help me balance is engaging our tip of your toes and tip of your fingers. It's like spreading the energy all to, so it's not the resting. So finger is not resting. So spreading wide. Okay. Then really engaging to stay in the center using your hand. So now point your left toe, gradually sliding to the front. You can keep your left toe down to the ground, but try to engage that leg. That helps to balance. Then maybe lift your left leg up. Maybe you can bend your knees to make it easier, or however it is. But your arms are really steady there. So that's how we keep it, our balance there. One more breath. Inhale. Then exhale. Great work. Release. Feet down and hands down. All right. Inhaling, your hands reach forward. Then we cross our right hand over to the left side and we catch with your left hand. Then kind of we twist to look to the left side and point your right shoulder forward. And then exhale, slowly let go and just shake it up. The other side. Inhaling, hands reach forward. Then bring your left hand over and cross and right hand catch that. Then move your left shoulder to the front and we twist to the right side, looking to the right side. And then inhale, come to center and let your arm swing. And feet apart and away from the wall, please. We're going to swing our hands so we don't want to tap any place or bang into anything. Breath of joy. So it goes like this. So keep your knees soft. Inhale, exhale, inhale, 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 exhale, inhale. Go on your own pace. We let go everything. Few more times. And slowly come to center. And spread your legs wide and point your toes out. We're gonna swing our hands and we lap our hands to your waistline. Relax your shoulder and tapping your hands at the lower back or belly. If you feel dizzy, you can look straight forward. If you are okay, you can look right side and left side. Then we exhale, exhale to twist. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gradually back to center. All right. Then, so here is the lower back. It's the position of the kidney. So your lower back, so under the rib cage of lower back, we're gonna gently tap it there, if you can. Then also you can do massaging like this. So just if you need to lounge your back to reach it, you can do that too. But it's just warming up. Then, all right, bend your knees. Then we're gonna round our back to bend your knees lower, and your hand is coming more lower. Then behind your thighs and behind your hip. Then bend your knees, and slowly we're gonna lower ourselves, and we're gonna sit. So you can sit on a block, or you can be malasana. So it's a squat pose. So you can also sit on a block. But if that's not so comfortable either, you can just come all the way down. And otherwise, we spread our arms wide. So your arm inside of the knees and spread wide. So we are bending forward a little bit. And maybe open fingers wide and open our hips, and maybe wiggle if hips are not so comfortable. All right. Right hand down, left hand to the sky and open. And then the other side, the left hand inside of the left knee, right hand to the sky. Open. Then exhale, slowly release. And let's come on to the hips to the ground. And let's shake our leg. Spread your legs in front, and we kind of shake your legs side to side, toes in, out, toes in, out. You can also bend your knees to tap like that. And feel the all muscle, or it's just a feel the shake. Then bring it together. Open fingers wide, planting our hands behind your fingertips pointing to you. Then bend your elbows behind you to bring your shoulder blade closer. That's lift your chest upward. And maybe chin up and just be here. So you can stay here, it's option one. Open the front of the body, or you can bend your knees to plant your feet like a table and lift our hips to tabletop. So however it is. So it's quite needs the strength of the arm and shoulder. And one more up and out. Another exhale, slowly releasing. Stretch your legs to the front, and we're gonna bend forward. So you can lounge your back to kind of catching our feet, or any place you can hold. So purpose here is to release in the lower back. So if you don't feel to the lower back, you might try to see if you can bring your belly to your thigh. That's give you the length to the lower back. Then once you catch any place of the feet or ankle, just hang here, drop your head. You might walk your sits bone a little bit back to create a space to the back of the leg if you like. The purpose here is to release the lower back and stretching the lower back. Maybe reaching your hands to the front helps to lengthening your back of the body a little bit more. Then each exhalation, we relax, head down, and we really relax into the pose. One more breath. And then exhale, slowly release it. All right. So let's have the yoga belt, the belt. So we're gonna sit in called Gomukhasana, cow facing pose. Your right leg over the left knee. So basically, so how it looks like is, so your right leg
come over the left knee, stacking the knees together, point your toes out. But if that's not available, you sit on a block, so your hips are more higher. It's easier for your hips, but maybe not coming. That's not happening either. So then just you cross the leg. Okay. Then find your center. Then inhale to hands reach up and try to find the spine lengthening to the center and catch our elbows. So catch the elbows and lift your both elbows upward, lengthening our spine. Then left hand behind you, and we catch our left elbow to move your left elbow high upward. Okay. So you can actually stay here, or you can also use the belt, the left hand, the belt, right hand, come behind you to hold the belt and gently pull the belt. So it looks like this. But you might bring your hands more closer. But once you start moving, so once you are tilting the head a certain way or rounding the back, you might want to come to center. So you want to keep your hands easy, means more hold longer and easy for your shoulder, and try to look straight front. All right, inhaling. And then exhale, slightly bending forward. And then slowly releasing our hands. Okay, then bring your hands behind you to let your leg uncross and do the other side. So this time, left knee is up and right knee down. So you can point your toes out or just crossing the leg or sit on the block. Then the hands reach up, catch our elbows. Then inhaling to lift your elbows upward to lengthening our lower back. So you might be try to no rounding the back or arching your back. Okay. Keep catching your right elbow and lift your right elbow up and right hand behind you. You can stay here, so that this is option 1. Also, you can use the belt. Right hand hold the belt and left hand bring it behind you and catch. So you can do that. So this is obviously we are opening our shoulder. But also we are using our core strength. So your rib cage, we close the rib cage using our arm. It's protecting our lower back. Also, you can gradually walk your hands close to the upper hand. You might feel your shoulder. Today's condition, just so we know ourselves. No critiques, but we appreciate whatever it is, whatever we have today. All right, inhaling, lengthening our spine. Then exhaling to lean gently forward. And then slowly let your hands go away. And then we straighten our legs to the front and just shake it up. And we're gonna roll ourselves down. So you might have the block, one block close by and belt close by. Then if you are comfortable, we roll back and forth, or you can just roll down to the mat, or if you like to roll, just do 3 few times. All right. And then eventually we come to shoulder stand or hands at your lower back and legs goes up, or you can plant your feet and slide a block under your hips and legs goes straight up. Then we can take it easy, so you can shake your legs or however you feel like moving your legs to release the tension. You can wiggle your toes, ankles. You can open your legs wide or bend your knees, however it is, for your legs to flow in the blood and activating our legs and feet. And if you like, you can just stay there. So if you have a block, just stay there. Then if you like to bring your toes over the head for Halasana, welcome to do this. You might notice this is a different shape, different orientation, but it's the same way as bending forward. Bending forward to release the lower back or lengthening the spine. All right. Then slowly, let's come down, bending your knees and the legs down and the feet down to the mat. So if you don't have a block yet under your hip, you might bring a block under your hips. Then make yourself comfortable by means of your lower back is comfortable. So if your lower back is not comfortable, shoulder blade away from the block. So it's more length to the lower back. Then stretch your one leg. So let's say right leg down. Right leg down to the mat and stretch the hip flexor or quad. Then if you like, you might move your hands over the head. So it's a whole body stretches. Then if you enjoy to do both legs, you are welcome to do so, but it's a little too much for my lower back, so I like to do one by one. All right. If you are doing one by one, we switch the leg. Stretch your left leg and bend your right knee. All right. And accent. Release. Plant your both feet down to the mat. Slide the block away. And happy baby, open our legs wide. And gently lower side to side. All right. Then bring ourselves to one side and roll up. We come to fish pose. So fish pose, supported the fish pose. So I like to use 2 blocks to do this. So one block between your shoulder blade along the spine. Then second block coming like a pillow. So block has a 3 different height. So you can use different way. And spread your arms wide. So right now I am keeping the second block like a pillow block highest way. Then edge of the block coming to the edge of the head. Then spread your arms wide and relax. Our hips resting down. Relax your legs down. And feel the chest lifting up and find the openness. Relax our jaw, soften your face.
And feeling our throat to open, our heart to open. And gratitude is like opening our eyes of the heart. It's a chance for us to see different perspective. It's more positive perspective which we didn't know. But we don't stuck to the negative perspective. We kind of an open window to bring some breeze into our house. So it's like not, air is not stale. Air is fresh air into our house or our home, which is our body. You may stay here longer in this fish pose, or you might come to Shavasana. You can let go the block and come flat on your back if you prefer. And relax everything. Soften your jaw and your head. Feel the openness everywhere. I'm sharing from this book of joy. Brother David Steindl-Rast, a Catholic monk and a scholar who spent a great deal of time in Christian Buddhist interfaith dialogue, has explained. It is not happiness that makes us grateful. It is a gratefulness that makes us happy. Every moment is a gift. The gift within every gift is the opportunity it offers us. Most often it is the opportunity to enjoy it, but sometimes difficult gift is given to us. That can be an opportunity to raise to the challenge. Gently bringing our awareness to your fingers and toes, inviting the small movements. And feeling our body and appreciating this body that moves like this. And appreciating the air coming in through the nose and going out through the nose.
and appreciating and thankful for the breath and ability to breathe. And reaching our hands over the head, let us stretch from toes to fingertips. Take a big inhale, stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your mouth, exhale. Bring our knee to the chest. Give a nice hug to ourselves. Thanks to our body, mind, and heart, what we have today. Roll onto one side and come up to a comfortable seated position. Together, inhaling, hands reach up to the sky. Exhale, bring our palms together to heart center. Anjali Mudra, gesture of gratitude. Gratitude to this moment, space, community to practice yoga together. Let us hold gratitude with us and continue our life. Thank you very much for letting me guide us through your practice. Namaste. Thank you. So the suggesting of a gratitude journal, it's a wonderful way to cultivate a gratitude if you like to have adding more into your life. Thank you.